Hello and welcome. My name is Grace Rivers, and for those of you that don't know me, I am a naturopathic practitioner. Today our topic of discussion is the dangers of suppressing your symptoms, and this is a topic that I'm very passionate about, and I try to educate as many people as possible of the dangers of suppressing symptoms, not only on a short term, but also on a long term. And why? We're going to talk today about this. We're going to understand what a symptom actually is, and we're going to also understand the repercussions that suppressing your symptoms can have on your general health. So first of all, a symptom is a physical manifestation and can come in form of sensation as well, that your body is alerting you that there is a major problem. So a symptom can have different root causes and can have different origins also. So we need to understand that when the body is telling you, hey, for example, I'm feeling depressed right now, and then the most likely scenario is the person's put on some pharmaceutical drug that is an antidepressant. So what we're doing there, we are suppressing a symptom, but we're not addressing the root cause of that symptom. And for example, depression can be originated from neurological diseases. Sometimes it could be a dysregulated microbiome. It could also be originated due to systemic inflammation, and it can also be originated due to trauma response. And there is many other origins like neurological diseases, and there is many other reasons why you might be experiencing depression. So depression is actually a symptom of a major other problem that needs to be resolved. And the same with temperature, the same with inflammation, and the same with digestive issues. And if we name the list of symptoms is very long. There is many different things. Fatigue, for example. Fatigue, and the reason for why you're feeling tired could be very different reasons. And majority of people, when they're tired, sometimes they rest, but some people don't rest, and they decided that they need more coffee, or maybe they need some medication that will give them more energy, or but instead of really addressing that it might be a dietary problem, maybe the person is lacking nutrients that regulate energy pathways, such as vitamins, B vitamins, and iron, and many other components like protein. So the reason for a symptom is because there is another problem that need to be addressed. And you might say, well, how do I know which problem do I have? Well, understand we live in a system that we've been educated that we have to suppress symptoms, and ideally when we are babies and we are introduced to first foods, ideally our mother and father would be able to understand that maybe this food is not right for you at this point in time, and we're going to wait and try later on, or maybe this is a food that your body is not going to do well and needs to be completely removed from your diet, or other issues regarding, your lifestyle. So with everything in life, if you want to have a good communication, if you want to have a good relationship, I should say, you have to have a good communication, right? So good communication with your body means that you understand what your body needs, what are your body requirements to be healthy, and this is something that starts as early as when we're babies. But if we didn't have that chance, we didn't have the chance to be around people that understood this concept, it's our responsibility that we develop that and we understand how the body works and why those symptoms arises and what we need to do about it. So let's explore a scenario because it's important to understand with real scenarios. So let's explore someone that is having a problem, let's say, with dairy, and is consuming dairy and is experiencing bowel movements that are irregular. Maybe they got constipation, maybe they suffer from diarrhea, maybe they have consistent bloating and gas, and maybe other symptoms regarding intolerance to dairy. But let's say that this person decided to take some medication or even some natural supplement to suppress those symptoms, and they continue eating dairy and not addressing that as a root cause of the digestive issues. So this person continues eating dairy, and what is causing is a low-grade inflammation. So the lining of the intestines becoming what we call hyperpermeable, and in other simple words, that's also referred as leaky gut. And in this case, what it happens is that leaky gut allows some particles and some food particles and other things in food to go through, enter the bloodstream. And then what happens is the immune system would see those molecules and it's going to mount a response or a reaction. And this reaction could be a inflammatory response by the immune system. And what happens is that this leads to a pro-inflammatory state in the body, which leads to a permanent state of inflammation, which was going to be causing pain, perhaps pain on the joints, and maybe the person start feeling overall inflamed and tired, and the energy will be dropping, and the person might experience fatigue, and then start experiencing other symptoms which are, related to inflammation, like stiffness, and maybe this person end up being diagnosed with an autoimmune disease later on in life, and this go on and on and on, and this become a degenerative problem, whether then it will be impacting maybe the skin, maybe the joints, and even cognitive function start declining, because inflammation in a chronic inflammatory state will lead to also foggy mind and declining cognitive function, and the cascade of symptoms that the body will continue trying to alert, hey, there is even bigger problems here, but because the issue was not addressed, so the food hasn't been removed. And in naturopathic medicine, the first thing is we identify what is causing the problem, and we remove the obstacles to care. So in naturopathic medicine is about addressing and removing the obstacles, and then establishing new conditions for health. So a better diet that is anti-inflammatory, and so we addressing the problem, we remove the issue, and then we establish a new regimen, and that is proper naturopathic medicine. I get a lot of people telling me, oh, I'm no longer taking that medication, Grace, but I'm taking this other natural supplement that is actually doing the same job. And I'm saying to them, until you actually remove the obstacle, in your case, this particular food, or until you change your lifestyle, or until you change your environment because you live in a place that is full of mold, your issues didn't disappear, you're just suppressing them. And that is not naturopathic medicine. We call green allopathy, actually. And it's really sad also to see some people calling themselves naturopathic practitioners or naturopaths that actually do symptom suppression. And I'm not saying that we don't ever suppress a symptom. For example, if you going through a lot of pain, we will have to temporarily manage that, and part of that will be, suppressing the pain, but also at the same time we need to be addressing the real issue, the real problem, because until the real problem is addressed, then we're not going to clear all out of the way and establish a new conditions for health. So I want everybody out there, please understand that suppressing is not addressing the problem, and good health is actually restored once we address the real issue. And that requires that we take control of our health, and that we are proactive, and that we are actually responsible. And so until we become completely engaged and responsible with our health, then we are not going to really be fully healthy. If we are trying just to go on by suppressing and continue doing the things that are causing the problem is never going to be resolved. And as I said before, good relationships are formed with good communication. So learning how your body is trying to tell, what is your body trying to tell you, and how it's trying to communicate with you is vital to gain good health. I hope this has inspired you to start learning more about how to better communicate with your body. And if you need further understanding into how this works, I'm here. Send me a message. And if you want to work one-on-one with me, send me also a message. And if you got any questions, or if you wanted to expand more on any other topic, also send me a message, and I'm more than happy to explore that with you and talk about and bring more light into those topics.